and from the outside, my family looks perfect. We live in a quiet neighborhood in a small British town. My dad works hard to give us a comfortable life. My mom takes care of the house, and my older brother Nathan is the funny one everyone likes. But things aren't as perfect as they seem. Dad and I are very close. He always praises me for my good grades and calls me his star. I love hearing that, but I've noticed how Mom's smile fades every time he says it. Lately, she's been colder with me, and her words feel sharper. Nathan is 18 and always finds a way to tease me. Dad's little favorite, he says, with a smirk, whenever I win an award. I laugh it off, but deep down, it hurts. One afternoon, I walked into the kitchen and heard Mom and Nathan talking. Their voices were low, but I stopped to listen. It's always about Elsie, Nathan complained. She gets all the attention. She doesn't even help much around the house. Mom replied, her tone bitter. Maybe one day, Dad will stop thinking she's perfect. Nathan muttered. My chest felt heavy. They didn't know I could hear them. I wanted to run away, but I forced myself to step into the kitchen. Is something wrong? I asked, keeping my voice steady. No, everything's fine, Mom said quickly, turning to wipe the counter. I didn't argue, but their words stayed with me. That night, I lay in bed, wondering why they felt that way about me. It hurt, but I promised myself I wouldn't let it show. The days after I overheard Mom and Nathan felt tense. Mom barely spoke to me, and Nathan avoided me altogether. I focused on schoolwork to ignore the coldness at home, but it wasn't easy. That weekend, Dad announced he was hosting a dinner to celebrate my latest academic award. Elsie's worked so hard, he said. We should do something special. He invited some family friends and told me to ask a few classmates. I felt excited, thinking it might help ease the tension. The dinner started well. My friends arrived, and everyone seemed happy. Dad gave a speech, smiling proudly. Elsie always gives her best. She deserves this celebration. I blushed as everyone clapped, but when I glanced at Mom, her smile looked forced. She barely touched her food and stayed quiet. Nathan leaned against the wall, rolling his eyes every time someone praised me. After dinner, Dad raised his glass. To Elsie, my star, he said warmly. My friends cheered, but then Mom spoke. Well, of course, Elsie is perfect, she said, her voice sharp. She can do no wrong. The room went silent. My cheeks burned, and I stared at my plate. Mom, please don't, I said softly, hoping she would stop. Nathan smirked. Don't worry, Elsie. We all love you, even if you're perfect, his tone dripping with sarcasm. I forced a smile and thanked everyone for coming. But inside, I felt small and lonely. What was supposed to be a happy celebration had only made things worse. That night, I lay awake, wondering how things had gone so wrong. After the dinner, the silence at home felt heavier. Mom only spoke to me when she had to, and Nathan continued to ignore me. I tried to focus on school, but the tension in our house was always on my mind. One afternoon, I came downstairs and saw Mom cleaning the